to a certain extent. The elections were free and fair, we admit, but there are things that they were unhappy about, that they raised with us, that we believe that in the multi-party arrangement of the IEC, in strengthening the work of the IEC, these things must be taken into consideration because we believe they do affect voter morale in terms of people who are eager and willing to participate in the democratic process in our country. So those are some of the highlights, which I think, and of course the Zuma Party that has come in full force and won some of the wards, especially in the areas where there are hostels, in the Johannesburg area. That is some of the things that the comrades have raised, that there are people in the ANC who have left and have gone to the Zuma Party, and then some of them were working for the Zuma Party whilst they were within the ANC. So you can characterize that, quote unquote, the sleepers of the MK Party in the African National Congress. I don't know with other regions what will be the situation that actually obtains. But generally, these are some of the things that comrades have actually raised, and will reflect once we got the report about the way forward. KZN, we have discussed on Saturday. We have not come to any conclusion about the way forward, about what needs to happen. We will be back in KZN before the end of the month. By end of the month, we'll have a National Executive Committee special meeting. These interactions will be tabled in the National Executive Committee special meeting, because we are not here for fun in Gauteng. We have been here. We know the state of organization. The bus is written, we are going to Tefontein. You are asking, where are you going? We know where we are going. The question is, we need to ascertain without blame game. And then disbandment is not the only solution in terms of what needs to happen. You use words like reconfiguration and all of that, but the reality of the matter is that you take decision based on what has been reported and also your own conclusion about what is really happening on the ground and what needs to happen. And we have come to a conclusion about what happens there, and we just have to consolidate about what needs to be done in KwaZulu-Natal to assist the ANC. We have been battered, but we know that battering is from within the ranks of the ANC, that members of the ANC, disgruntled or whatever you can say about them, have made a choice not to work for the party but to work for Jacob Zuma. So that's what we have in terms of KZN. They have made that choice, and they didn't just end it there, but they've taken it to practical action of mobilizing society and the people to vote for Jacob Zuma in KwaZulu-Natal. The ANC must then make a determination based on empirical evidence that we have. What do we do in Natal to strengthen ourselves, and at the same time to ensure that we work with everybody who wants to work for the victory of the people and the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. That's what is important. And we do have such people in KZN. 600,000 people in Natal voted for us. Others did not turn up to vote, but believe in the ANC. So we need to get there and address the issues that they've actually raised all around. And we are happy that our government is performing with this JNU. People said, for instance, load shedding is for elections. We are now at a point where it looks like we are reaching an irreversible position when it comes to load shedding, that we're just going stronger and stronger in terms of electricity supply. And the diversification and unbundling of Eskom is moving at a faster pace, as it is expected. There will be a discussion in the ANC about state company that is going to be created. That does not mean that line function ministries, as it would have been done to fulfill the conference resolution, that line function ministries will change in terms of what has been assigned to them and what belongs to them. The state-owned company is a model worldwide that is actually practiced, that is enhancing what is called sovereign wealth fund in advanced democracies and in economies that are actually growing. The issue of Minister Thembisi Melani is ongoing. She has been asked by the President to explain herself. From our own situation, that work is continuing and that report has been submitted to the President. So in as far as how she is affected by the debacle in relation to her responsibilities as a minister, playing an executive role in terms of the cabinet of the country, that is the prerogative of the President to deal with that. Whether or not this minister is fit, given the report that is got on the table, to continue. From the point of the ANC, we have received the report from the minister, and then the minister will be subjected to the ANC Integrity Commission. She will present herself to the Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission, upon receiving a full account on what actually happened, will recommend to the National Executive Committee what must happen to the comrade. And that's where we are. We've got checks and balances in the party and in the main, the Integrity Commission, to deal with the matter of Comrade Thembing Kadimeng about VBS based on a full account, and on the basis of that, evaluate what steps needs to be taken. Or at best, there is nothing we can do. The comrade is innocent. So we don't want to prejudice any individual in this regard. We follow the processes of the organization that we have set in motion. So what an individual does in the public domain to clear herself in terms of engagement, that is her own call. And she's doing it on her own behalf. It is not the ANC mandate. But in relation to government side, the president's prerogative has kicked in. The president will make a determination about that based on the reports that she received from the minister. And then on our part, Integrity Commission, that's the route the comrade will follow, over and above the report that she has given to us. In coalitions, we will not join anything that's not going to serve the ANC and the interest of the people any longer. That must be very clear, and that is the stance we've actually taken. We will join any coalition and work with everybody as long as the people of South Africa will benefit from the point of view of stability. We are tired of having mayors changed week in and week out.